Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me, a hive of honey bees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breasts, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. MLMs tend to sound empowering. They use this type of language to draw you in. Opportunity. Showcase yourself. Be confident. Empowering. Ambitious. Your business. Your paycheck. Invest in you. Empower women. Support your family. Reach for your dreams. This can be very appealing to a woman, especially a woman who is looking for a way to provide for her family or seek some empowerment. It may seem like a phenomenal idea to join a multi-level marketing company if you are this woman. Today, we are going to talk about why this is not the answer for any woman, and why women, especially military spouses, seem to be targeted by the Hunbots. Hello, my name is Beth, or Queen of Spade, and you're watching Manipulation of a Hunbot. Every year, women are driven into deep debt by multi-level marketing companies. These companies target young women who are looking to make extra money, whether it's because she isn't employed full-time, because she is looking to pay off some debt, or because she wants to make her own money. According to research conducted by John M. Taylor, PhD, in the first year of operation, a minimum of 50% of the representatives will drop out. After 5 years of operation, a minimum of 90% of representatives have dropped out. Why are people so prone to opt in if loss seems inevitable? Well, MLMs have relatively low-cost opt-ins for their representatives. Because the startup fees of an MLM are much smaller than starting a small business or a franchise, it is easier to invest in and walk away from these sunk costs. A sunk cost is a cost that has already been incurred and cannot be recovered. It is easier to walk away from $500 lost than it is $20,000 funneled into a small business. Additionally, MLMs have recently adopted a more entrepreneurial language to recruit their representatives. They target stay-at-home moms, military spouses, and other young women to become their own #girlboss or to start their very own side hustle. According to a report by the Federal Trade Commission, 99% of representatives lose money from MLM companies. Religion often plays a role in some MLM businesses. In fact, many of today's most well-known MLMs come out of Utah, the #1 state in the union for multi-level marketing companies. We discussed this in our last episode of the series. In addition to the expanse of the religious community itself, LDS culture introduces a pressure for women to be stay-at-home moms. In fact, Utah has the most stay-at-home moms in the entire United States, as 47% of married women are non-employed. Women are definitely the main targets of MLM businesses. We seek the friendships more and the community. We are in greater need of stay-at-home work than ever before, and we want to spend more time with our families. However, there is one type of female community that seems to be targeted the most: the military wife. Military wives are targeted by MLM businesses more than anyone else's. According to data from the White House and the Department of Defense, there are nearly 690,000 spouses of active duty service members, 12% of whom are active duty military themselves. The unemployment rate for military spouses over the past decade has hovered between 20 and 25%, 4 times the rate for adult women. More than half of military spouses have moved at least 3 times during their partner's military career, and they are frequently placed on or near military bases that are located more than 50 miles from major cities, effectively limiting both the quantity and types of jobs available, according to the DoD. Military spouse unemployment is hardly a new problem. Direct Selling Association, DSA, President Joe Mariano says the issue reached Capitol Hill in the 1980s when he worked to make military base commanders more aware of the advantages of direct selling. Despite early efforts, DSA data from 2014 shows that among more than 50 companies surveyed, less than 10% of companies offered any type of program for military spouses. When they did, they offered easier shipping logistics, no enrollment fees, and at times free products through philanthropy programs. More than 20 million Americans are involved in direct selling in the United States, with penetration reaching every state and countries abroad, according to the DSA. In 2015, direct selling generated more than $36 billion in retail sales. For military spouses, especially those on a military base, the question is not whether you'll participate in a direct selling party or recruitment, but rather for which one, according to several former and current consultants with whom lots of us have spoken to. Among more than 130 direct selling companies that are members of the DSA, and those that are not. Virtually every company has some degree of penetration and interest within military communities. Military spouses, many of whom have young children and live far away in urban areas with greater employment opportunities, find that the potential to make your own hours is good for at-home parents who are either unable to afford childcare or choose to forego it. Your business is mobile, meaning there's no need to put in for transfer positions with a company or to become recertified for a career when relocating to a new state or country. That also means that, in theory, your income can grow without a reset every time a move takes place. Aside from trying to find a way to supplement a spouse's military income or keep busy while a spouse is deployed, several military spouses say an appealing part of joining a direct selling company is that it helps them forge relationships with the new communities they encounter with every relocation. And you do have to think that it would be very hard on them to continuously relocate and have to rebuild and rebuild their lives in every single way. Consultants increasingly use social media platforms like Facebook to host virtual product sales, but there are still those who choose to host parties in their homes with the intention of turning cocktails and hors d'oeuvres into sales goals. While direct selling might provide a private sector solution to military spouse unemployment for some, the federal government is renewing its commitment to helping military spouses find work. In February, Senator Tim Kaine, DVA, proposed a bill to improve and expand professional and financial services and opportunities for military spouses and their families. On May 11th, President Donald Trump issued an executive order to help military spouses find work in civil services and declared the date Military Spouse Day. As for existing resources, Hiring Our Heroes, a program within the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, works to provide opportunities through job fairs, workshops, and a mentorship program. Separately, the Millspo Project, a membership-based nonprofit, connects spouses who want to further their entrepreneurial pursuits, similar to how the Chamber of Commerce connects people. And the Military Family Initiative and Spouse Programs Support, part of the Military Officers Association of America, which is another membership-based nonprofit group, held 7 symposiums and transition summits internationally in 2017 to help military spouses reinvigorate their careers. So, if you are in the military or you are a military spouse and you are in need of an extra income, please contact those resources instead. I will leave links to all in the description down below. Women of the world, remember, there are far better ways to make an income for you and your family than multi-level marketing companies. Please do not fall for their manipulation tactics. Do not join their team today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or ever. You are too good for them. Our next episode will be Friday, April 3rd. In the meantime, don't get manipulated by a Hunbot. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. 'Cause I'm a woman, phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me.